wish we could stay to see what happens.
We have to let them find their way, but we will create again. Came back with the Mac, can't cut down in the back. 8-track slap up the rack, I have to relax. Pull up the phone of the tap, break a broke back to the snap sheet. Lives in my lap, eager to give up my match. The milk and the honey, it's all about the love of the money. Space age pimp was adapt, that's after the fact. Land then I make contact, destroy if they give a bomb back. Prepare for combat, peace and love's to beyond that. Share the win with my comrades, that's actual fact. I what they actually lack at the peak of impact. When a soul and a mind is attached, stars will align on the map. My plan of attack for the lost generation. This ain't meant to be preached on, this shit meant to be teached on. I know that you ain't got much time, I promise this rhyme won't take long. You need it in your life, like you need a better job, like you need another hobby. Instead of waiting in the lobby with soft in the hard until the police holler copy, freeze. I know how we get when you ain't got shit to flush. And if I lose you about getting bust, cause everybody want more than what they really say, so you don't know who to trust. On the outside looking in of the beam of it, the being dreaming about the backseat. But you don't know what the driver had to do just to pass by you, that's if you ask me so. Shawty, don't do the dash on. I hope you never crash on. Look good and flashy, but living the fastest. If you in the casket, I couldn't imagine my mama hanging over me crying cause my soul was too young to let go of me. I'm saying what I got, cause the club song ain't saving my pocket. Back with the back, get it cut down in the back. 8-track slap with the rack, I have to relax. Pull up the phone with the tap, like a phone back to the snap sheet. Lives in my lap, eager to give up my snatch. Still on the proud for my match. The milk and the honey, it's all about the love of the money. Space age pimp was adapt, that's after the fact. Land then I make contact, destroy if they give a bomb back. Prepare for combat, these are loves to beyond that. Share the win with my comrades, that's actual fact. I what they actually lack at the peak of impact. When a soul and a mind is attached, stars will align on the map. My plan of attack for the lost generation. Nigga ain't lost, this a bitch of a lost generation. For the lost generation. Nigga ain't lost, this is Zan's got me not lost generation. For the lost generation. Nigga ain't lost, this the putting candy in my couch generation. For the lost generation. Nigga ain't lost, you can find me jumping up the couch generation. Hey, for that crit, let's kill these niggas. You got skills to help build these killers. Take them on the rate even higher, and take a nigga bitch in the process. Turn the whole thing into a contest. My nigga, fuck this mic. We should be fucking with Mike. Military industrial complex, and we can get rich. Nigga, fuck your love. They ain't listening to us. They ain't playing this bitch in the club. So let's get paid. Turn these motherfuckers into slaves. School is for lames. Many niggas join gangs. Fuck Martin Luther King, nigga, fuck change. Fuck peace, I'm on chain. Jesus on the end of that bitch like bang. Fuck peace, I'm on plane. Fill that bitch with cocaine. And many niggas move they booties. And heavy niggas make they movies. Cut these niggas into they graves. And dump these hoes out they coochies. Get it cut down in the back. 8-track slap up the back. I have to relax. Pull up the phone with the tap. I can pull back to the snap sheet. Lives in my lap, eager to give up my snatch. Still on the pride for my match. The milk and the honey, it's all about the love of the money. Space age pimp with a gap, that's after the fact. Land then I make contact, destroy if they give a bomb back. Prepare for combat, these are loves to beyond that. Share the win with my comrades, that's actual fact. I what they actually lack at the peak of impact. When a soul and a mind is attached, stars will align on the map. My plan of attack for the lost generation. Nigga ain't lost, this a bitch of a lost generation. The lost generation. Nigga ain't lost, this is Zan's got me not lost generation. The lost generation. Nigga ain't lost, this is putting candy in my couch generation. The lost generation. Nigga ain't lost, you can find me jumping off the pouch generation. The lost generation.
What's going on? My homie, only from the pro-black perspective. What's going on, man? Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me or not, man. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? And whoever else out there on Twitter, YouTube, wherever y'all at, come in, holler at your brother. Do we have standards? I got one more song I want to play, though. Then we're going to get into this. I'm glad to be back, too, on it. I'm glad I had to take a break. What I'm going to talk about, some of these things that's upset me. Let me play me one more song, man. I got to give me one more in, man. You know, I got to get one more.
As I inhale smoke, breathe it out through my nose. No idea where I'm going, but baby, I gotta go.
Think about my mother like did I tell her I love her before I hopped in this Honda and put my life on this road. I be spilling my soul on verses they say it shows. That's why they can feel the pain in my voice when they at my shows. Take a walk in my shoes, ain't really got shit to lose. When you already in debt in this college thing, all you know, man, I see it different than most. I just wanna grind. Whole life looking up at the sun like I wanna shine. And my ex-girl now, cause she wanted time. And I ain't having to give her, too busy going for mine. I mean, kinda ironic, my dreams be keeping me up at night. I got an old soul, got a lust for life. I got old hoes, only stuck them twice. And if I never do anything else, make sure I fuck them right. This life I'm living is nothing like what I used to know. People that I used to see in places that I used to go are no longer important. Cause I just can't ignore the fact that I've been in these Jordans since before moms could afford them. All them old songs I recorded, all that money we set aside just for me to drop out of college and you to let it ride. Told me only people who fail are the ones who never tried. And now doing big is crazy, it's like he never died. Reminisce over drum kicks, cause I can't say the same for all the niggas I hung with. And I ain't smiled in the picture in a while. You ever tried to console a mother bearing a child? You ever sat in the lobby of that hospital room praying that your partner don't die from a bullet wound? You ever watched your ex-girlfriend battle with cancer? You ever talked to God that got pissed cause he never answered? Just trying to clear my mind. Everybody got a vent from time to time, but the fact of the matter is I refuse to wait in line for niggas who ain't even invest a dime. Take them back when I was 9, couldn't even write them 8-bar raps. I met Nuke in the 7th grade, cocking baseball caps, and only 6 people gon' catch that line. And I can keep counting down, but I'ma say that for the next go round. Hey, one mic, nigga, it's Esco time. I'm rambling now. 21 years, I'm panicking now. I got older and realized that all the niggas that I feared was clowns. Plot twist like who the Mandarin now. Talking to God, feeling like I'm talking to clouds. Throwing shots, the only time they told me reach for the sky. And we was here before Columbus, but they teaching a lie. Don't even have to clip our wings, won't believe we can fly. Talking to God. Yeah.
Black love plus black dollars equals black power. Black love plus black dollars equals black power. This is your boy, Black Jesus Minister, the Ecclesiastes 3 Christian. Be sure to subscribe to our brother, your brother, Brother Bakari on YouTube. Brothers and sisters. Peace, Brother Bakari.
Yeah. Believe in me. Grieve for me if I'm gone and carry on your own. You way stronger than you think. Ain't no safety if it ain't safe. Headshot or the base. Cut the head off the snake.
What's going on, man? What's going on? I thank y'all for coming through here, my good brother Oni, and whoever else out there. Like I said, ain't nobody said nothing, so if I ain't say your name, I ain't saying it because I don't know who it is. But I'm glad you came through, whoever it is. It's been a long time. Sound like everybody, Rakim, it's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you. But I had to come back. But we had a lot of stuff going on, man. And, you know, and I couldn't get on here and talk. Because I said, you know, I have to be, what is it? I'm trying to figure out a way. I don't want to cuss. I don't want to be angry. So I had to relax. So I named this one, Do We Have a Standard? Several different reasons. Right? One, y'all know me. I watch sports, especially HBCU sports. I watch football. I watch sports and I compare sports to life. And you know, and I'm Team Haney, Devin Haney, who lost to Ryan Garcia. You understand? Mexican, who cheated. He cheated, and it's been proven. But what upset me was how many, see, Devin Haney, you call it Team Haney, is Devin the Dream Haney and his daddy, Bill Haney. His daddy always talking to him, propping him up. But what bothered me was how many black men, how many black people, it was more black men than black women, way more, but it was still a few of them, so I'm going to say black people, right? Wanted to see this brother lose because him and his father is close. Even once the Mexican has cheated. Yeah, he whooped him, but he cheated. Devin fought a dumb fight, but he cheated. And even after they found out that he cheated, he took a steroid, some Osterline, build muscle mass, enhance your speed and your strength. Every time he touched Devin Haney, he hurt him. The steroid enhanced his speed and his strength. Every time he touched him, it hurt him, enhanced his strength, made his left hook quicker. Every time he touched. But it's amazing how black people, it's black people who's making excuses because they wanted to see this brother leave because him and his father is close. I don't get it. Where's our standard? When is it? Why would I be mad with Oni if Oni fathers love him and protect him, looking out for him, speaking for him? I'm going to represent you. You my son, and I love it because I would stand on the front line for my son, for my children, the exact same way that father, Bill Haney, stand for his. I would do the same damn thing. But black folks mad and want to see him lose because him and his father is close. I can tell you some channels to go to. Just find some boxing channels and you can hear how people are looking to make excuses. They're happy that this young brother lost. I don't get it. I don't get it. Me and Shaka Zulu was talking about this the other day. I hope he come through. I told him to come on through. I hope he come through. But I don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Why is it? Why is it that we act like we shouldn't have a strong father in our life that's going to stand in the pocket for us? Why is that? Well, why do a lot of us? Because I ain't going to say us because I don't think that. And I don't think the people here listening don't believe that either. Why? So many people happy to see this 25-year-old brother go down. Then don't even want to mention how he was cheated. But this black folks, I'm talking about the Mexicans who pulling for Ryan Garcia, they doing what they supposed to do. The white folks that pulling for Ryan Garcia, they doing what they supposed to do. What's our standard? What are we supposed to do? Can anybody answer that? What are we supposed to do? Only if you want to come up, man, say something to me in the chat. Let me know, and I'll put the link in there for you. Huh? What are we supposed to do? We supposed to stand in the pocket. What's our standard? So while you're listening, I've been hearing people talk about, so once again, still on this standard, I've been hearing people talking about a rap beef, a rap battle between Kendrick Lamar and Drake. I didn't listen to a song. Not one song did I listen to. I say Kendrick Lamar won. They said, how do you know Kendrick Lamar won if you didn't listen to a song? One, Kendrick Lamar won, he black. Hip-hop is a black culture. Drake is a mulatto who's a Jew. Let you know he's a Jew. Drake is a mulatto who has dressed in blackface, making fun of black people. I didn't have to hear Kendrick Lamar rap. I didn't have to hear a song to know whoever Drake battle, they're gonna defeat Drake. Because I have a standard. Can't nobody disrespect me, and we need to have that standard. Why is he still making money with black culture? Why is he still making money? He can dress up in blackface. He can dress up in blackface with the red lips, then give a fake statement. Y'all know, y'all have seen him do it, right? Y'all know that he had a black face, red lips. Y'all don't see him when they making fun of us. So what's our standard? He did it. Look it up if you don't believe me. I ain't pulling everything up. Look it up. All right. What's the standard? How can people like that still make money off you? How can people like that still be talking about, oh, it's a battle. Drake and Kendrick Lamar, it's a battle. No, it's not. Whoever Drake battle, they black. Drake gonna lose. What's the guy name from the Clips? The group, the Clips. He did the song, The Story, Edion. Bam. Destroyed Drake. Won't let his fro grow because it won't rap enough. Because I have a standard. And we need a standard. People shouldn't be able to disrespect you. He dressed in blackface. Gucci did blackface. Black people wanted to boycott Gucci. What did Floyd Mayweather do? He stood in the pocket for Gucci. He's going to show you he's going to Gucci and spend $7 million. Huh? What's our standard? Then put out a statement. We talking about boycotting Gucci for blackface. What about the single? What about the single mothers in our neighborhood? He went on. What about the violence in our neighborhood? What about that? Well, we talking about boycotting Gucci because I got that money. I can spend $7 million. We support these coons. Now we supporting the coons on YouTube. We are supporting the coons on YouTube. Huh? Who can sit here and big up this Mexican as if we don't understand. In that ring, black man versus a Mexican, we don't understand. Huh? Everything is racial. Everything is racial. Everything. But we act as if we don't understand that. What's going on, Anthony McPhail? How you doing, my brother? We act like we don't understand that. Huh? I'm pulling for you. I ain't got to watch this. I ain't got to hate that person. Whether I hate somebody or not, I ain't even go down that road. Because guess what? If I do, I ain't never around them. And I was taking my hate out on the people I care about. And I ain't apologizing no more because I don't apologize. So whoever didn't accept my apology, oh well. I ain't apologizing no more. But I ain't never around them. So whatever hate I had toward anybody, I let it go so I can be cool with my folks. So it ain't about if I hate somebody or not. It ain't about if I hate somebody or not. It's about the standard. What's the standard? The standard is Anthony McPhail is a brother. Let's say I had never talked to him. Anthony McPhail is a brother in that boxing ring from Baton Rouge, Shreveport, Louisiana. And he's fighting Julio Iglesias from Tijuana, Chihuahua, Chico, Mexico. I'm for Anthony McPhail until Anthony McPhail gives me a reason to say I ain't got no dog in this fight. Huh? I ain't got a dog in this fight. Then when I see Anthony McPhail daddy standing in the pocket for him, so Anthony got his promotion company, AMP, Anthony McPhail Promotions, and his daddy standing in the pocket doing the talking, doing the managing, doing all that, where his son can just concentrate on being great. Why am I going to get upset? Even if I didn't have a father, why am I going to get upset? What I'm going to do is I'll look at that father and like, damn, that's the type of father I want to be to my children, but not us. Not us. We looked at the brother and got upset. We looked at the brother and hate him. Huh? His daddy talked too much. He talked too much. He talked too much. What the hell you mean he talked too much? He's talking about his son. He's bigging up his son. He talked too much. What the hell? Where's the standard? Oh, where's the standard? I don't know if y'all saw this video here. I put up on my channel, right? I'm gonna I'm gonna play it right quick. Because I want you to hear it. I don't know if y'all heard it or not, right? Let me see. I'm putting it up because I got a couple things I'm gonna play. Okay. Let me know if y'all can hear this. Say something in the chat. What's going on, Melanated guys?
I don't even know if it's recorded. Yeah, it's recorded. What's the name of your Christmas spot, my man? Mo Energy. Say it again? Mo Energy. Mo Energy. And this is what he have. More energy. And once again, I'm over here in my favorite bookstore where I get my books from. Medu Bookstore. This is the owner right here, man. She's such a wonderful person. She's an awesome person. And we got another author I want to record today to talk to, but she says she's camera shy.
Now, it's the author I'm about to talk about, right? It's the author I'm about to talk about. But I'm going to let y'all hear this conversation right quick.
So, look, man, how can they contact you?
Because I wanted to support this person, this author. I really wanted to support her. And her book didn't seem like it interested me. And I would listen to what I'm saying. I was going to purchase the book.
Man, to get some of your crystals, man, if they out here, if they see you, got a way they can reach out to you.
Definitely. King Mo Energy. That is King Mo, M-O-E, Energy. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube.
King Mo Energy, K-I-N-G-M-O-E.
Let me fast forward through him so I can get there.
This is her. She's sitting right here. She don't want the camera on her. Okay, now she waved. Can you tell them about your book? If you don't, I'm going to purchase the book. We're going to do a rebook. Just give them a list.
It's a really long story, but it's a memoir, so it's my life story. I'm from Oakland, California. I've been through a few trials and tribulations, and I wrote about them. And I also encourage people to remain in a beautiful state.
Right. She from Oakland, California. She's too short first cousin. She from East Oakland.
He's my friend, though. He's my friend.
So look, huh? No, it's a black neighborhood. We can't go to their neighborhood and get rich.
Now, I want y'all to listen. At this point, I'm finna check this Arab, and I'm checking the people over there that's spending money with him. But I want to hear what she said in the background. Hopefully, y'all can hear it.
So look, huh? No, it's a black neighborhood. We can't go to their neighborhood and get rich, but they can come and make money. They getting enough. But see, and that's the thing, because we don't. So look, I got a thing I believe in holding our money. But I know when I say this, people think there is no need that people like this can pop up in our neighborhood and make money off our people, and they don't care about you at all. So hold your money. Stop giving people your money who don't like you, who don't respect.
Now, the reason I said I was gonna buy her book, because as soon as I said those people in our neighborhood, she quickly said it's everyone's neighborhood. Okay. And they are not getting rich. So she was okay with the Arab being there, getting money off black folks, ain't spending them. She was okay with that. Now, only laughed at me and said I was wrong when I told him this. He ain't the only one who wanted to say I was wrong. He said it. But I didn't buy that book. Since it's everyone's neighborhood and it's okay, let the Arab support you then. Let the Arab support you. We ain't got no standard. I'm trying to, the name of that video is hashtag support black business, hashtag hold your damn money. And that's what we need to be doing. And I'm trying to talk to black people, and I'm right there in front of that dude. I'm right there in front of him telling black people. Did it stop him? No, it stopped a couple of though. It stopped a couple of people though, but it didn't stop them all. But that's exactly what I said, Melanated. Let him buy your book. Let them support you. I walked off. My daughter like, Dad, you ain't gonna get, no. Because as soon as I go to do that now, it's everyone's neighborhood. It's everyone's neighborhood. What is our standard? Do we have a standard? What's the standard? What's the bare minimum? Do we have the bare minimum? What's the bare minimum? See, I had to wait. It's been a long time. I know I shouldn't have left. But I had to wait because I'm trying to stop using so many four-letter words. I'm actually trying to quit cussing and a whole lot of stuff, right? Yes, she went against the person about to purchase her book. I put the book down and left it right there. I walked out with about 15 other books that I'm giving away. And by the way, you know what? I found some books, some youth books about Marcus Garvey for children in like first, second grade. It's called Teach Them About Garvey. Yes, that person will call me a racist. And if y'all want to come up and say something, hit the say something in the chat, and I'll put the link up and let you come up for a minute or three. So now this is the one that surprised me. I got something else I want to play for y'all. I got something else I do want to play. I want y'all to hear this, right? Because we got to. Huh? And this is Dr. Umar.
Dusty brother, and see his skill, his talent, you feel me? Yeah. Invest in him in college. And by the time he become a multi-millionaire at 35, she been with him the whole walk. You see that? A lot of sisters are not going to do that. They're not going to find a Dusty brother in his senior year or Dusty brother in the community. But you see, he got this business idea. She like, nah, come back and see me when it's up and running. I don't think this ever going to happen. Snow Bunny invested in him. You feel me? 10 years later, the same brother see you trying to holler. He got the white girl. And they came to you. You said you want a ready-made black man. You don't want a work in progress. And I'm telling black women, y'all better start going for some of these works in progress instead of waiting for us to finish the job because you losing to the Snow Bunny when you tell us to wait until we got the bag.
Black women, don't get mad at me for saying this. When we're placing those, when they're placed in some of these environments, the fucking agenda is just it sticks out like a sore thumb. So because you may be so money hungry and things of that nature, the player might not even have time to really get to know you, see what your personality.
But a lot of white women just as money hungry.
I think they have strategy. I definitely feel like, unfortunately, white women move with strategy. Black women have an agenda that's just very like apparent.
Now, I'm glad the one brother spoke up, because if you say something bad about a sister, you can find another sister that's gonna come on. See, black women won't do that. That white woman is stuck with you when you didn't have nothing. See, he don't know me. Don't nobody know me. Don't nobody know me. So I can't use me for an example. But I'm glad people know, shit, my wife doubled what I made. My wife stuck with me. You understand what I'm saying? Shit. My late wife. I'm sorry. She's not my wife anymore. She's my late wife. The lady I'm seeing now, who I'm gonna marry, stuck with me through my nonsense, different type of nonsense, but was there. So I'm gonna name somebody he know, right? LeBron James, his woman was with him through high school. He was poor. Rasheed Wallace met his woman freshman in college. He ain't had nothing. These Dwayne Wade, even though he became Hollywood and divorced his woman, but him and his kids' mama had been together since high school. So when somebody sat there and say that, now I want to tell y'all something. When I say we use these terms like white supremacy and all that so much, well, we have began to internalize it. Well, they're supreme. How can you fight somebody? How can you fight a war against anybody? How can you fight a war against anybody? Huh? How can you fight a war against anybody? I'm going to say his shit 3 times. How can you fight a war against anybody? How can you fight a war against anybody that you have put up on a pedestal? How can you fight a war against anybody that you have put up on a pedestal? How can you fight a war against anybody? Listen to me now. Listen to me now. I'm Big Papa Pump. How can you fight a war against anybody that you have put up on a pedestal? That you have told everyone how great they are?
Enemy spotted.
And all these clowns, not necessarily, that ain't just for Dr. Umar saying enemy spotted. It ain't just for him, but goddamn. How many times we always have to fight our own for us? Huh? How many different ways? And if there is a problem that we have, huh? All your problems don't need to be out here on for the whole world to hear. Then you mad when people come around. Then you mad, huh? About the music. And you mad about TV. And you mad, huh? But we done put all the dirt for the whole world to see. Huh? Where's the standard, people? Where's the bare minimum? As Huey said on the Boondocks, when black people was caping for R. Kelly. Let me see if I can find. Where's the bare minimum, people? Where's the bare minimum? We ain't even asking for much, just the bare minimum. We know that this government has trumped up fallacious charges to put some of our greats in prison. We know that. But every celebrity ain't innocent. And R. Kelly is one of them. Where's the bare minimum, people? You want to help R. Kelly? You want to help R. Kelly? Introduce R. Kelly to some older women. That's what he would say. What's the standard? What's the bare minimum? So Dr. Umar, this to you, Dr. Umar, Big Papa Pump, the prince of everything, the most wanted scholar, so on and so forth, blase, blase, blase. Look, listen to them. See, people don't understand when folks tell you a child is automatically black because that child is African. They got African DNA because our African DNA is dominant. Then he tell you what the white woman do for you and why the black man go to the white woman because she was there for you when you had nothing. Sound like he's okay. He's a walking contradiction. Who is this on it? They wax and wane, love to complain. You don't want to be another N-word. They full of unfulfilled ambition. They're a walking contradiction. Umar, I don't want interracial dating, but that child's still black. So why shouldn't I date interracially? I'm still making an African child. Why shouldn't I want this white woman? Because you just said white women gonna take care of me when I have nothing, and sisters won't do it. Come on. Huh? Where's the standard? Where's the standard? Do y'all know the definition of standard? Where's the standard? Shots fired. Shots fired. Man down. But where is it? Huh? I got something else I'm going to play because this the one people got a little tender with me about this one right here. They got a little tender with me when I did this right here earlier. I had to step away because, people get tender with me about a lot of different things. People get tender with me about a lot of different things. About a lot of different things, people get a little tender with me. So I step away because I'm trying to quit cussing. And then Bwana be coming around. That's my little nephew. He be trying to get me going. A level of quality or attainment, an idea of things used as a measure, norm, or model in comparative evaluations. Used or accepted as normal or average. Those are your definitions, Bwana. But see, when I'm coming on here saying this, and if anybody say they want to come up, I'm going to put the link, but I'm going to let you know before you come on the panel, there's no need to get disputations. We holding a conversation. I'm just saying how I see things. We ain't got no standards. So there's no need to get disputations. But folks got upset with me, right? Oh, this guy right here tapped into the conspirator community, the black conspirator community, and lo and behold, he became Black Jesus to some folks. Oh, he telling the truth. All he did was talk about black folks. But where's the standard? Just listen.
Ron DeSantis.
Can y'all hear it?
He say some evil shit. Ron say some shit even make Hitler go, what?
I want you to see this, Cat Williams.
Ron DeSantis said black people don't get no credit for slavery because y'all learned something. What?
What the hell?
We should have whooped your motherfucking ass for the book is he talking about? That's why you gotta be so careful. Because they'll try to erase history while you looking at it.
Listen now. Listen to y'all heroes.
They don't even talk about slavery in America. You know why? Because they don't want to give no credit to the people that got black people out of slavery in the first place. They don't want them to get no shine. So they erased it from history. But I'll say it right here in front of the world. Black women got black people out of slavery.
Sound good.
America.
Don't clap yet.
Facts.
Don't clap yet.
Black women did that without assistance. There was no group of black men that got together, said, fuck this shit, nigga, we not doing this. Slave no motherfucking more. Because they killed all them niggas that day. No, it was black women. Our great-great-grandmama and them that just so happened to be blessed with some of the sweetest, most delicious pussy that God has ever created. Oh, yes. Black women doing what was necessary. Great-grandmama wasn't just in there making cornbread. Oh, no. She was also slanging some of the greatest pussy that master had ever seen. She is not going back in the field. She lives in the house now. What do you mean, what house, Rebecca? This house.
Hey, what the conspirator community at now that was mad with me? Whatever they mad with me? They still mad. They still saying I'm wrong for talking about Cat Williams, who owns Shannon Shop, only itched on black people and blamed black people for his problem. Never said nothing about the white man, but blamed. He got a few giggles. I want y'all to know that place, it was more than, he got a few giggles. I believe that was a few white people he was capable for, because you white, he was just capable for. And the Latinos that was up in there. Huh? Yeah, Anthony, I had a problem when he put Frederick Douglass up there too. I'm just reading. I'm gonna get to everybody comment. But what the black conspirator, what the black Alex Jones is at now? What they at now? We the only. Now this is something I can say, because I ain't never heard nobody else do it. We're the only people to make fun of our oppression, make fun of our people that went through this. Huh? We the only ones. Dave Chappelle used to do it on the Chappelle Show. Y'all don't believe me? Go watch it. You can just get on YouTube and watch Dave Chappelle Show when he was out there being a slave. Go watch it. But we put these people up on a pedestal because white people gave them to you. Huh? They gave them to you. And we follow. What's the standard? Do we have a standard? Oh, back like he would say, just the bare minimum, people. What's the bare minimum? But them same people that are in the conspiratorial community, they're going to give him props. Those same type of people will talk bad about MLK, talk bad about Malcolm X, talk bad about Marcus Garvey. Those same type of people that going to give him credit. Huh? Black men, we got to understand something. Listen to me. And if your woman tell you she don't like to hear these words, you got to break it down to them like I broke it down to my woman and knew. Let me learn. We got to understand being territorial, territorial, possessive, and protective. Territorial, this is ours. You can't be here, Arab. You can't be here, East Indian. You can't be here, Ching Chong. This is our community, because we can't go to Chinatown and sell nothing, open up businesses and make money. We can't come where you live, Arab and East Indian, open up stores and make money. By letting them not be in there, that's territorial. By saying it's our community, that's us taking possession of it. And once we take possession of it, now we will protect it. But see, we ain't territorial, we ain't possessive, and we ain't protective when it comes to our women. That's why we argue with them all the time. That's why we looking to find one that said something wrong and did something wrong. That's why you can get somebody like Big Papa Pump, the Prince of Thieves. I'm the Prince of everything. I'm just the Big Prince. That's why you can get somebody like him. Sister ain't gonna look out for a dusty brother, but the white woman will. She take care of them. They got strategy, huh? The black woman just wants you when you already got millions, huh? Oh, they found pictures of black men that was with a woman when they were young. The white woman. So why you ain't find pictures of black men that was with that same woman when they was young and didn't have nothing? Huh? Huh? They just want money. As if these people don't just want money. They're them the same people. Their ancestors traveled around the world looking to rob, steal, and kill. Huh? But now we talking about we supposed to go against them, but we have given them a pedestal and set them on a pedestal. We have set them on a pedestal. How you gonna fight them? How you gonna take your community back? Huh? How you gonna have possession of your community? Huh? When you done put everybody else on a pedestal. I've heard, well, you have the Mexican do it better. Huh? When it come to us, some gonna always be wrong. When it come to them, some gonna always be good. It ain't just the white folks we done put on a pedestal. It's everybody we done put on a pedestal, except ourselves. Everybody else on the pedestal, we the doormat. Pedestal, doormat. Who the pedestal? Anybody that ain't black. Who the doormat? Anybody that is black. Huh? Huh? That's why you can listen to some of these folks now. And I told you, I really don't listen to a lot of people. But I do watch Chris Harris, MVP, sometime in the morning. Go listen to these folks in the so-called, what they call the conscious community. And go listen to how they gonna crap on all your black scholars and anything black folks ever said to go get some white people to talk. Huh? Because that's what means a lot to them in the so-called conscious community. We don't have a standard. What's the standard? Do anybody want to come up here and try to explain to me what's our standard? Do we have a standard? Just the bare minimum, people. Damn it. Just the bare minimum. That's all we're looking for. Something that we can say, black men. And when I say territorial, when I say possessive, when I say protective, I'm talking to y'all. I'm talking to us. I ain't saying our women don't pump. Our women supposed to know what to do. But we on the front line. Huh? What you mean? I like company. So let me ask y'all a question. Did anybody find what Cat Williams said funny about y'all, our ancestors? Huh? See, look what he said about the black woman. This what the leader of the so-called FBA said, and had a whole lot of people saying. See, it's natural for a black man and a white woman to be together because during slavery, it was the black man and the white woman that was treated bad. Huh? See, black women was dating a white woman. A black woman was dating a white man willingly during slavery. That's why they stayed in the cotton field. That's why they remained slaves, because they were willingly giving up their coochie. They was willingly telling Master Mo and Master Reynolds, Master, we love you so much, and Master, we know you love us. That's why they stayed slaves, huh? But when we let people, because see, now it has gone from TV celebrities to social media celebrities, but when you let people like that get away with this type of stuff, huh? It just grows and grows and grows and grows with grows. And people start seeing it. And we don't understand these people are put here to create division between the black man and the black woman. That's why that same guy I was just mentioning, can tell you, huh? If you date a mixed woman, make sure that mama is white, because regardless of social status, regardless of how much money, a white mother is just a better mother than a black mother. But we still support them. Hey.
Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted.
See, that's what's supposed to happen when you spot the enemy. Because some folk look like us is our enemy. Huh? Do I think Dr. Umar is a complete enemy? I say no. But do I think he say some bullshit at times? I say yeah. Pardon my French because I'm trying to quit cussing. Well, but you know, who am I though? Who am I? I don't have social media celebrity. I don't have YouTube celebrity status. I'm just on somebody here talking, trying to get some people to understand why we should hold our money, why we should support us, huh? I'm glad Melanated said what she said. You damn, Bakari, I agree with you. You should have walked off. Let them Arabs buy her book. She didn't sell that book to the Arab. She did not sell no book to the Arab. I guarantee you that. If I can't guarantee you nothing else, I can guarantee you that. But one thing oh, Lord. Come on, Shaka Zulu. Don't you come up here trying to start no argument with me, man, because that's what you do every time you come through here. You just want to start arguing with me, Shaka Zulu. Don't you come through here trying to start no argument with me, man. You my little brother, and I love you. There go the link right there. There go the link right there. Now, I done shared this to Twitter. I don't even know if anybody on Twitter watching or not, because I don't even know how to go back and check to see if we're playing live on Twitter. So whoever know how to do that, can y'all check and see? Can y'all check and see for me if you know how to do that? Thank you, Koku from the Bill of Medicine podcast, who will be live tonight from 8 to 11. Y'all come on through. They'll have me on there. Probably best when folks starting arguments and whatnot. But he have a full panel, only from the pro-black perspective. Bawana Hagaziki. He have a few more people on there. Black Steel. I can't think of the other guy name who was on there last week bragging on Kevin Samuels. But hey, it is what it is. Other than that, he's a good brother. Hold on, before y'all speak, let me put my ears in so I can hear y'all when y'all talk. Hold on. Hold on, Shaka. Don't speak yet. Go ahead, Shaka. You was first.
Oh, let Bawana go first. I'm in the supermarket. Let Bawana go first.
What you know I'm gonna clown you when you come back, right? Go ahead, Bawana. You know I'm gonna clown you when you come back. You in the supermarket. What you ask me to drop the link for? You know I'm gonna clown you when you come back. But go ahead, hit the mute button in, Shaka. Hit the mute button. Mute yourself then, so we don't hear you picking up the jackfruit and whatnot. Yeah, Kofi, that's a good brother. I like Kofi. I wish he come through here. Go ahead, Bawana. We can't hear you, Bawana.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I am Reverend Bakari. I am tired of them misrepresenting the brand. Every time this man goes out, and I shouldn't even bang on this man, you know. I shouldn't even bang on him. But I'll say it anyways. Every time he goes out, he is saying Marcus Garvey this, Marcus Garvey that. Listen, brother, if you want to represent Garvey, you need to point me to an organization that you are currently a part of, or organization in which you have started. When I see this man he's a preacher. He only goes from one place to another preaching and Marcus Garvey had businesses. Marcus Garvey had different kinds of things to represent himself. He was a busy man working, building organizations, building institutions. This man, he just is a lecturer. He's a speaker. I'm not trying to bang out against him. I'm just saying that it would seem to me that you should be more busy and focused and concentrated on building your school as opposed to just running around. I don't know what his purpose is anymore. I think that his message is lost because I am not seeing his actual everyday work. If he says he's a teacher, give me some students. Show me what it is that you are doing on a daily basis is in terms of educating people, because I mean, it's Brother Bakari, what's his now? 13 years now since this whole thing has started where he wanted to build a school and now he have the building and now it's, to me, it's just all talking, brother. I don't know where we going with this. Where are we going? Where we going, Brother Bakari?
I don't
Where
know.
we going?
I had to stop donating to a school because I ain't gonna lie. Excuse me, man. I'm trying to get these halls out. My bad. That thing is loud. But I had to stop donating to a school. I ain't gonna lie. I donated because I thought he was gonna have the school up and running. I saw the vision when he was talking about it. I really did. I'm like, this is something that is this is something that's needed. I saw the vision, but I can't keep giving you the little money I got.
I just think that I believe at a point in time that we was past this thing where we needed one man to arise from the masses like Martin Luther King Jr. to tell us all what to do. I think that we passed that stage already. You know, it's like we all been educated by our forebears, our ancestors. Now it's time to really get off the podium and stop talking and start really trying to get some certain things done, man. You know what I mean? This one man is going to save us all kind of ideology and philosophy we have. That's gone. That's the past. That's the past, man. Dr. Johnson needs to work alongside others to get the goals that he want accomplished done. It can't be just him answering to himself. Just like the other brother, you know, with the Hidden History Museum turned nightclub. You know, it's just one person. Even if he was trying to get reparations or whatever he was asking for, why just by yourself? Why can't you work collectively within a group of people, organize it, you know, and get people? You make the load lighter when you work with others rather than it's just being you. You trying to make yourself a superhero, brother. The days of superheroes are dead. You have to work within a collective to go far. I don't understand why this brother don't want this. He just want to be the ultimate person speaking. He want to be a rock star. If you want to be 50 Cent, you need to find out how to get into the record industry or the music industry or entertainment industry. This work is not entertainment. You know, Black progress, it's not about entertainment. It's not about entertainment to be the only man out there. You are working within organizations. And he always talks about women because it seems to me that he doesn't get along well with men well. These men they seem not to be wanting to get along with men well. You know why? Because I feel like sometimes brothers them go hold you accountable for the things you say when there's a gap between the things you say and when it's the things that you actually doing on the ground. Because so you don't want to answer to no one but yourself. And you feel like you could put blinders on some women because not all women gonna let you get away with that bullshit. And they gonna hold you accountable. But I feel like our community need to start holding these brothers accountable. You know, the other brother who was building something, Jay Morrison, he turned pastor. And he collect millions of dollars for a collective thing that he wanted to create. Now he don't have to even answer for all the money that's been lost. I think that we need to get beyond this one man thing, man. You work with an organization so we could help and assist. So it'll be more than just one person who have to carry the load. But like I say, thank you, Pastor. You know, Reverend Bakari, you've been doing good today. You know, I'll continue to listen to your lecture, brother.
Yeah, Pastor. Okay. Thank you, my man. Thank you for coming through. Let's give my man Bawan a hand. Thank you for coming through, but while I'm speaking, what's going on, Shaka?
Oh, he dropped off?
Shaka, you bought the groceries yet?
Huh?
Shaka, you bought the groceries yet?
Yeah. Buana dropped off?
Yeah, he dropped off. He in the chat, though.
Oh, why he ain't stay up?
I don't know, man. He wanted to get down. What's going on? What you got to say? What's on your mind?
I'm good, man. How you, family?
Everything.
Everything? You sure? Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Man, he over there listening to the cha-cha music, the ring gaze and all that right there, man. I don't know what Shock at, man. He in the grocery store.
Nah, I'm outside.
I was gonna go to talking to, man.
Nah, I'm saying that some Dominican dude was playing his music.
No, you good. You good. Good to have you back, man. Ain't seen you in a whole minute. What's on your mind? What you think about the topic today?
Oh, you know, the topic is always on point. It's always on point as usual. But let me say this, man. Listen, Dr. Umar, you know, I mean, brother Umar, he a scammer. You know what I'm saying? He ain't official. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why he ain't leading no movement, because you know, he don't really want to put himself out there. Even though I don't think he gotta like, you know what I'm saying, like he gotta risk anything. You know what I'm saying? The only thing he has to do is, you know what I'm saying, start a couple of small businesses or whatever, or even do a small school. But you know what I'm saying, he's just a scammer at this point. So ain't no reason to follow him no more. But he still talk that good stuff though, man. So I ain't gonna front. Like, you know, like Bawana said, he's egotistical and he can't work with no other men because, you know what I'm saying, he wants the limelight. And most people that want the limelight like that, you know what I'm saying, is insecure, you know what I'm saying? So ain't no reason to follow him. You can still listen to him because his words is genuine as far as his history, you know, and what we gotta do. But you know what I'm saying, he playing his position, you know what I'm saying? He just getting that money, hustling. He ain't gonna build no school, he ain't no teacher, he ain't no educator, he ain't no leader really. He just, you know what I'm saying, he just hustling for his, man. So that's the way I look at it. But as far as the topic here, like I said, you on point with the topic. You know what I'm saying? But I guess they finally let you go, right? Huh?
Who finally let me go?
I don't know whoever had you held hostage, man. You know what I'm saying?
I freed myself.
You freed yourself?
I held myself hostage, then I freed myself.
I hear you, man. Yeah, but listen, we got some major problems, which I don't know how we gonna solve it. I mean, I used to think it was easy, but see, the problem is we only got probably 0.001% of people that's willing to move forward, and the rest of us is just it's either landlocked in our brain where we can't come out that shell. I'm not talking about the young people because, you know what I'm saying, we done a bad job raising these young people, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. We're gonna have to just look towards the babies right now and try to raise a new generation of warriors, man.
Well, what's the standard, man? Do you have any idea what's the standard, man? Do we have a standard? Do we have a standard? Do we have a standard?
Say that again?
Our standard. What's our standard?
Bro, we ain't got no standard, bro. I mean, you talking about collectively or just individually?
No, collectively, because individually we gonna find.
Collectively, bro. You know, collectively we ain't got no standard. Like you said, we the laughing stock, man.
You know,
yo.
I'm sorry. Go. Hey, hold on.
No,
I'm saying, hold on before you continue. Hey, Coco, I'm gonna let you go back. Hey, that one you had last week, where them black women set up there and crack that joke, man. Where is it? Can you put it in the chat or something? Send it to me on WhatsApp so I can play it because I want to hear what they thought was funny. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Nah, I'm saying we don't have no standard, man, because we 30 years behind, man. I don't know how we gonna catch up, man, because we had the game plan 30 years ago. You know what I'm saying? We was on the Black Power movement, you know what I'm saying, with the master teachers or whatever. They had laid down a blueprint. But I don't know, it just seemed like we dropped the ball somewhere along the way, man. And it's real out there, man. See, a lot of black folks don't understand history, man. Like you see what's going on out there in Sudan? You heard about that shit, right? Ah, man, yo, it's bad. Yo, that's what I'm talking about, yo. Them Arabs, they carving up more and more territory, man. Yo, they just shooting the women and the children for no reason, just because they black, yo. Yo, it's serious out here, man.
Well, you know,
You know what I'm saying?
That is something I was talking about. We don't understand being territorial, possessive,
Oh, but
and protective. We don't
I don't mean
understand.
to cut you off. You seen that video? You seen that video on with the Chinese dude whipping them two young boys?
Nuh-uh.
Ah man, you gotta go look that shit up, man. That shit is crazy, man.
You just told me, man. I'm gonna be honest. I try not to watch those videos, man. I'm just being honest with you. Because it boiled down to me. It boiled down to one thing. These 3 words. It boiled down to these 3 words. Black men. Hey man, your background is loud. Territorial.
Yeah, my fault. I'm gonna
possessive and protective. And we fail our people at that. We should understand, right? We should understand. Our women should understand as well. But the black man, we supposed to be on the front line. We can't expect our women to fight our battles. And that fake BS that the conspirator Cat Williams, who had the black Alex Jonesers following him, the black conspirator community, just acting like he done said something. Now he walking on water. I wonder if they're gonna say anything about that nonsense. Black women having sex with Mal Samoa and Mal Reynolds to free black people from slavery. Huh? Come on, man. Who else does that? See, I'm gonna tell you something. We talk about the Jews. You can't say nothing about them. They always say anti-Semitism. Okay. They don't want to. See, I don't get mad about that. See, people get mad about certain things. I don't get mad about Jews or no other group don't want to hear people talk negative about them. Black people get mad because Jews don't want other people to talk negative about them. Why do we allow people to talk negative about us? One reason is because we put all of our negative stuff on Front Street and think we're doing something great. We're going to talk bad about them. Let's say they did this wrong. Let's say they did that wrong. We put all of our negative stuff. Because if you think other groups, including the Jews, ain't number white folks, if you think that these people in these other groups don't have any problems, if you think they don't have any problems, you're wrong. So now the question is, why don't we hear about the problems? Why don't we hear about the problems? That's the question now, right? We don't hear about the problems because they're not telling the whole world. They are not out here fighting each other in front of the whole world. They have a documentary on Netflix. One of Us used to be One of Us, something nonsense like that. And it's about the Jews. When the Jews go against the collective, they are kicked out of the community. They are kicked out of the community. See, I'm using them because we like to talk about them. We like to mention the Jews. Some people get mad. I'm saying that word. Probably ain't even supposed to say the word Jew. Some people call them, say anything other than saying Jew because they're scared something gonna happen. But those same people that's scared to say Jew will call me the N word in a heartbeat. I ain't saying nothing negative by saying the word Jew. If somebody gonna get mad at me because I said the word Jew, let them get mad. And I'm just gonna say Jew again. I don't care about them getting mad. Holding the conversation. So the point that I'm making is there's no standard. We're still the butt of the joke. We are still the butt of the joke. Them black women cracking that joke last week, and Bawana asked that question. Why is that funny? I've been with black men all these years. What's wrong with trying a white man? Bawana said, why is that so funny? And I told him, because we've been the butt of the jokes forever. We have been the butt of the jokes forever. Butt of the jokes forever. And so we continue to do it. That's how you make money. And now you have the social media celebrities, right? You have the social media celebrities now. You the butt of the joke to them. Huh? And we go for it. But then I'm the problem. I'm the outcast because I stand against it. Oh, well, I'll be that problem. I'll be the outcast. If I have to stand 10 toes down on my own, I'll just stand 10 toes down on my own. If I have to remain Intwa de Mela, I just remain Intwa de Mela. Huh? But I would rather be the Mapogos, because it was about 9 of them. You understand? I'd rather be the Birmingham boy, because it was about 8 of them. You understand? I'd rather be. But when it comes to certain situations, I got to be Intwa de Mela. I got to be the only man that's standing in the pocket for our women, for our youth, for our elder. But I got to be the only one doing it. Oh, well, I'll just be Intwa de Mela. Because I got a standard. And I ain't going to let the conspirators come up here and insult, insult over and over our people. Like it's okay and get a pass. Because he said something about a supposedly Illuminati. I don't even know what the Illuminati is. I don't know. See how that work? Ain't saying they ain't doing nothing in Hollywood, but the majority of us is not in Hollywood. A very small percentage of us is in Hollywood. Why are we so concerned about Hollywood, when there's only about 1% of us in Hollywood, if that? Think about it. About 2% of us, let's say, sure it's not no damn 5% of us out here in this damn entertainment industry. So why are we so concerned about that? Huh? And why do they have so much influence over us? Why do we look at their dollars as if their dollars mean something to us? Well, we trying to live vicariously through them? No, man, we're going to have to come together and we're going to have to do something. Every time we say we don't have or we can't and so on, we allow doubt to creep in. Go ahead, Shaka. I hope you're in a quieter place. Go ahead, Shaka. You still there, Shaka? It must still be loud where it must still be loud where Shaka is. Anybody else want to come up? Shaka, come on and say something before I get off here. But you know, this was some of the things that I wanted to say. I wanted to talk about.
Oh, you about to jump off?
What's going on, Guy in Hollywood Jr.? I said, come on and speak if you want to talk.
Yeah. Look, like I said, man. Listen, we just need to organize with the numbers we have, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's if we don't do something right now, you know what I'm saying, we're not gonna be able to save the next generation, man. But as far as the standard, we got to build a new standard, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to teach these young folks how to be warriors. You know what I'm saying? And we got to actually educate them from birth what to do. That's what I've been talking about, man. Because if you just teach them just to live in the system, you know what I'm saying, we just gonna be pumping out future slaves over and over and over and over again, man. You know what I'm saying? Plus, listen, the black man has got to understand, man. The only way you're gonna get this taste out your mouth, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when you eat some bad food or something, or you know what I'm saying, you got a bad taste in your mouth from something. The only way you're gonna get that taste out of slavery from the Arabs.
Okay, go ahead. How you just stopped talking, dude, in the middle of your sentence? Can y'all hear me? Am I still there, or was that shot?
We gonna reconcile this shit, man. Hey, dude, huh?
Hold up. You fell off for about 30 seconds, man. You said something about Arab. You said something about Arab. And then came, you had, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, say it, because you had fell off for a minute. For about 30 seconds, for real.
I said the only way we gonna get this taste out of our mouth, the bad taste of slavery, is we gonna have to kick these people ass, man. We gonna have to kick the Arabs' ass, and we got to kick the white man's ass, man. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have to bring it to them, man. That's the only way we gonna really truly become free, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything is a price, man. Everything is a price. One of these generations gonna have to just set it off and just say fuck it, and the rest will follow, man. It's just that everybody's a coward right now, man. Nobody wants to say, okay, listen, I'm just gonna do it, man. We can still live good, because people live good in war. You know what I'm saying? You might not live through the war, but we can still live good. But we're gonna have to bring it to them, man. Because it's gonna always be a stigma. It's gonna always be a stigma, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then that if we don't battle with these people, you know what I'm saying, and we just do diplomacy, they gonna always be like, yo, yeah, but we had you as slaves 400 years ago or 2,000 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Plus, we still doing this shit right now.
So,
look what's going on in Libya.
So I'm gonna ask you a question. I'm gonna ask this is a question that I asked. How can you go to war with people? How can you go to war with people that you have put on the pedestal? How can
Nah,
you
listen, I think
no, but what I'm
that's
saying,
what I'm saying.
Because they have been put on a pedestal. When we talk about us, we N-words. When we talk about them, they're supreme, they're supremacists. Supreme. White supremacy is actually, if you look up the definition of white supremacy, is actually a belief that they have, that they believe they are better than every race in the world and should be in charge, but especially better than and in charge of black people. That's their belief. So then they do everything in their power to enact that belief. But we believe in white supremacy too, regardless of what anybody says. We most definitely believe in white supremacy. That's why we talk about it so much. So how can you fight people? How can you fight people that you have put on a pedestal? You have called supreme. And you talk about their greatness and always talk about our weakness. How can you go up in a war against those people?
Well, I mean, it's gonna have to take strategy and planning. But I think, like I said, we need to start with at least about 100 men, 100 black men. If 100 black men can organize another 100 black men, and we get about 10,000, you know what I'm saying? We can form little groups, little co-op groups, and you know what I'm saying, just organize, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
we don't need the masses. We just
I got you. Now, you done came up here. We talking about our standards. So now I'm gonna hit you in the head with some tough questions. Every time you say something, I tell folks it's an art to listen. So I listen to everything you just said. We need to organize some black men, right? We need to organize some black men. So now I'm gonna ask you, organize to do what? Organize to be prepared and ready for battle. Organize to what should we be organized for? I got one more question after that one.
Okay, well, the first thing we got to get our money up. You know what I'm saying? And while we getting our money up, we can socialize, we can strategize, but we have to get our money up. So if we start out with one block in one community in one state somewhere, we get like 10 businessmen, and we just organize that little one block, that little one square block, 5, 6 stores or 10 houses or whatever. We start somewhere, man. We got to start from we're going to have to get it out the mud. We're going to have to start from scratch.
But we have to start. They're starting in Birmingham. They're starting in Birmingham, Alabama right now. They already have a business group building $100 million area for black people. Black folks invested. Everything is black. They're gonna have housing they're building housing for black folks. They're gonna have the shopping stores, the grocery stores, everything in there is gonna be black owned.
And Birmingham, Alabama.
Yeah, they already started. They started breaking ground in like a year. I think it was like a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years. Well, when that sounds good. That sounds good. You know what I'm saying? But we all can't move to Birmingham, Alabama right now. But I think in chances we can support them from a distance, though, is what I'm saying.
Okay. But we need to start chapters all over the country, man. Because I ain't got a couple million right now to do no venture like that. But you know what I'm saying?
See, that's the thing. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish your statement. Then I got something I want to say. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying we could just organize on a small level, man. 2, 3 of us, you know what I'm saying, open up a little grocery store or something. You know what I'm saying? It'll grow from there.
You know what?
I mean, that's my game plan. That's my game plan. You know what I'm saying? As soon as
I agree with that. You organize with who you can organize with. But it's a group of them. They didn't put $100 million in, but it's a group of group of attorneys. It's a group of people got money. It's a group of them. It's about 15 of them, and they was able to get. They was able to purchase this area for 1.2 million. But the project they're putting in and everything, it's about what they're saying is going to be making is like $100 million. But they only invested. I did a live about it, but they only invested 1.2 It's a group of them, and that's what we got to understand. What you're saying, come together. We got to understand a group, not one person. There's not going to be one person doing these things by themselves. It's going to be a group. But one thing about us, we are going to have to understand that when we come together, somebody is going to be in charge. And that's a part of the standard that we don't have, that we don't understand. Black people have a problem when black people is in charge. So we always fight it. We want to call them elitists because they're in charge. We think of everything. Somebody is going to have to be in charge. Somebody have to be in charge. And that's what we're going to have to understand. We can't keep everybody can just do what they want. No, that ain't how life works. That ain't how society works. Even animals, wild animals know better than that. Every lion can't just go do what it do if it's in his pride. That female can't just go out. You have to be able to check it. So we're gonna have to understand somebody got to be in charge.
I think okay.
No, I was just saying, people, committee, whatever, but you're gonna have to be people. You're gonna have to have leaders that's in charge of whatever project that you do.
Yeah, most definitely. I agree with that. I think where black folks go wrong when as far as with the one person being in charge, I think we got to look at it like a military hierarchy. You know what I'm saying? There could be a general, but the general also has you know what I'm saying, lieutenants and under the lieutenants or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You got your sergeants or whatever, and he got his foot soldiers. That's how we got to break it down. You know what I'm saying? The general should always be the wisest commander. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't got necessarily be the strongest, but he definitely got to be the wisest. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that's proven. That's proven. You got proven worth. You know what I'm saying? But the lieutenants and under them, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna have to bring up the foot soldiers, man. You know what I'm saying? Which is the youngins, man. The young folks, man. They're gonna have to come up under the sergeants and the staff sergeants and all that.
You're correct. I have let me see. I have one more that I want to play right here. Let me see if I can find it right quick. Oh snap. I can't find it. I have no idea. Let me see if this is it. Let me see. I know how to find it. I will tell you to go ahead, but when I find it, it's gonna get loud right quick. Because we don't have a standard, but we allow people. But it also let us know how our people really feel. This is something else I wanted to play when I'm talking about people. Let me see if this is it. No, that's not it. Yeah, I don't think that's it. Let me see. Mark them out here. Okay, let me try, because I want y'all to hear this. But these are people that we have. Well, we haven't. But some people have. Some people have. Let me see if this is it. Let me see if this part of it. What's going on, Amalo? Hotep to you, my brother, Guy in Hollywood Jr., man. I ain't even say nothing. My bad. Hotep, man. Thanks for coming through. Now it's tripping.
Expedia members get member prices and rewards for future trips.
Hey, Yvette Carnell, the president of American.
I hit the wrong one. I hit the wrong one. I can't even find it because oh, here we go, right here. Here we go. Come on, because I'm about to get off, but I wanted to play this. This is something else that folks need to, that we're going to have to check this mentality amongst some of our people, because they like to come.
Who is running for, this was Melina Abdullah, who is running for
See, we got to check these type of attitudes too, because these people like to come around. They really do. They like to come and it's everywhere. They're everywhere. But a lot of people even come on my panel have the ADOS mentality and FBA mentality. They don't think they do, but I explain to you why. I've shown only know why I'm saying it.
Vice presidency of the United States on Cornel West's ticket. And I ask every presidential candidate, I ask every politician how they feel about reparations, what their position.
Oh man, this is the one where oh man, play
ticket. And I ask every presidential candidate, every politician, how they feel about reparations, what their position is on reparations. And then I ask them, what does reparations look like, and who's it for? I'm gonna play a little bit for what she said, because she said a couple of interesting things that I want you to hear. There are people who say that check should be for all Black people here because we're all impacted by the legacy of slavery and white supremacy, more specifically. Other people say it should only be for the descendants of American slavery. What do you say?
I say I don't understand why Black people are trying to block other Black people, right? I say I'm a Pan-Africanist, and I think it's extremely, it's an extremely narrow view to act as if Black people from the Caribbean weren't enslaved. It means that they should take a comparative slavery class so they understand. It means that they don't understand what was lost by continental Africans when our foremothers and forefathers were taken from villages, right? And so I believe that we shouldn't be trying to say this is who should get reparations. We should say all Black people get reparations. And I am a Pan-Africanist, and I know that makes some of the people in certain groups angry.
Oh yeah. I have Yvette Carnell coming on, I believe on Friday night. We're going to have a conversation, a special episode of Office Hours. And I know what she would say to you, I believe, and I don't want to speak for Yvette, but I think what she would say is Caribbean Americans do deserve reparations, and CARICOM is for them. They have their justice claim somewhere else. But the people here in the United States are Black people who are descendants of slaves, and they exclusively deserve it because they're the ones who built this country. And that's not divisive. That's just the targeted justice claim. And she would probably push back against your Pan-Africanism. That doesn't bother you too much.
No, it doesn't bother me at all. And I think that what kind of people are we when we trying to block other people from getting, who are our people, other people who are our people, from getting what they are also due?
First of all, I'm confident that I represented your position properly, which is actually my position as well. I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, you addressed the CARICOM part, so but she said some other things that I know you want to respond to, that I know you have thoughts about, from Pan-Africanism to the also why are you blocking? Because there are people who say we could make a global movement here if we embrace a different vision. But feel free to respond any way you want.
Let me just first of all say I support Dr. Cornel West. I love him for everything he's done for his people. And I think he has a love for all of his people, which is something that's rare. So I support him 100%. But let me just say that I think that she gave you an unserious answer, right? Because every other group decides who are our people, and it doesn't include every Black person in the world, right? There is, and the Supreme Court has told us, listen, you have to tie this back to a specific harm. They've been very clear that, like, in terms of redress, they have narrowed redress even more. They have said you cannot do it. And when you saw SCOTUS come back with that affirmative action rule, and they said you can't just say diversity, right? You have to prove a harm. And they even brought up, I can't remember which justice it was, said, listen, you cannot compare a Nigerian who is affluent. You cannot compare that person to a Southern Black American. This is the Supreme Court telling you we're not doing this. So the problem for me, one of the problems for me, is how hard-headed Pan-Africanists are. I believe that Pan-Africanism has become a religion as opposed to a kind of any kind of political outlook that has any kind of proof of concept. And I believe the person that is—
Man, Super Dyke got some choice words for Pan-Africanism. Y'all religious Pan-Africanists, but I'm gonna let Super Dyke continue.
blocking reparations for ADOS are people like her who are saying, regardless of what the Supreme Court is telling me, regardless of what makes sense, everything has to have a criteria. Like, you don't walk into something and say, it's for everybody. No, even when you have a lawsuit, you say, who was harmed? Who was in the car? You don't say, well, you know, everybody else was harmed in some kind of way by traffic, right? That's not the kind of conversation we're having. And so for me, for her, like, I honestly feel like Pan-Africans are holding the reparations for ADOS hostage, because you walk around now, you see Ron Daniels and local reparations, and he said it has to be for all Black people. And everybody is telling you that that does not make sense. Even other countries are telling you that, like, what you're doing does not make any sense. So, and let me just push back a little bit on our people. All Africans are not my people in the sense of, you know, it's interesting to me. You can go to Africa and they'll have, it's 54 countries, hundreds and hundreds of tribes, right? Like, they don't even have unity on the continent, but you are willing to stand in the way of my reparations in order for me to have some type of connectivity and relationship to people that I don't have a relationship with. That's the same as telling me I should have a relationship with somebody from Ecuador or somebody from Yugoslavia. Listen, these are separate countries. A lot of these countries don't even have good relationships. A lot of tribes don't have good relationships. So the idea that, and when you talk about Black Americans, when we talk about, we're still 90%. So you're telling us, unless we do something for people who got here either in 1965 or after 2000, you don't want to do anything. To me, that is an ideologue. To me, that is somebody who is an ideologue and who is standing in the way of reparations for ADOS out of the fact that they wore a RBG flag and they had an UNC or whatever they had in high school. And I just think some of this is just stuff you have to outgrow this.
Now, I don't want to hear all that. I just wanted folks to hear we don't have a standard. Then you got the super dyke, and then you got the guy who I believe is a homosexual. Now, he did allow Brandon from Pan-Africanism Strike Back, who I don't understand his Pan-Africanism either. But anyway, he did handle Brandon with ease. But now we don't have a standard. The reason this woman is able to get away with saying these things because we don't have a standard. And there were so many Black people who was feeling that way. Forget Africa. Them ain't none of our people. They needed somebody to say it loud. Like James Brown said, say it loud, I'm Black and I'm proud. She said loud, I ain't no African. She also said race ain't got nothing to do with it because she showed her Dana DNA test and she got European in her blood, so race ain't got nothing to do with it. So now, this is the mindset of our people. That's why folks like that and folks like Mark Lamont Hill, he's against Pan-Africanism, but he want to tell you let's stand up for Palestine. He don't care about the Africans on the continent, but let's stand up for Palestine. He don't even care about the Africans in Palestine, but let's stand up for Palestine. He try to act like he do, right? Everybody jumped on the Palestine bandwagon. I'm going to ask a question. Just yes or no, Shaka. And if anybody in the chat want to talk, hit yes or no. Did any of y'all know about the genocide in Papua New Guinea? Just yes or no? Shaka?
No, I ain't hear about that. No.
Okay, I knew it.
That's recent. Or?
No, it's not recent. Did anybody in the chat know about the genocide in Papua New Guinea? So if y'all don't know about the genocide in Papua New Guinea, just Google Papua New Guinea and you will see the people. Then once you see the people, then say, why is the United States supporting Thailand, giving them all this military to attack those Black people? Why? Because nobody talked about that genocide, but here go this guy right here. Here go this guy right here who want to stand up for Palestine, is against Pan-Africanism. Here comes Super Dyke. I ain't here to say anything about Palestine, but I'm quite sure she have. But she's most definitely against Pan-Africanism. But these people can get away with this because of the mindset that we already had about ourselves. People can't do nothing if you don't already feel a way. Go ahead. I'm going to let you say something. You can go ahead and say something and give your final statement because I'm about to get off of here.
All right. Let me say a couple of things. First of all, you can't listen to these people like Mark Lamont Hill and Yvette Carnell and all these other delusional people. Because if you notice, this in my lifetime, this the second Black identity crisis that Black folks in America have been going through. You know what I'm saying? At least one thing you could say about people in from the islands, you know what I'm saying? At least they stick on their shit. They either Jamaican or they Haitian or they from Antigua or so and so, man. Black Americans have been going through this identity crisis for the last 50, 60 years since like 1970 something, man. You know what I'm saying? This shit comes like every 20, 30 years. But you can't listen to these people. And I'm not saying that as far as one is better than the other. I'm just saying it seems to be like white folks up here, they really have a really good propaganda campaign to separate us from each other. But like I'm trying to say, you can't listen to these people because they don't have no historical context. She was talking about Africa has 1,000 tribes or 10,000 different languages. If you study the history, if you study the migrations, you know what I'm saying? It was not like that. We was all one people. Because the Arabs split us up and came and invaded North Africa and split us up, a lot of these folks was running from slavery. So they end up splitting up from the major empires into small tribes, and then into smaller and smaller tribes. And each one of these tribes developed their own different dialect. But if you notice, there's 7 continents on this planet. And Africa is the only continent with 54 countries. Even Asia does not have 54 countries. Asia, I haven't counted it, but they probably got the most 15 countries. And most of them people is different. The Chinese, they're probably maybe a close cousin to the Russians, but they're not like a Nigerian and somebody from Zimbabwe or somebody from Sudan compared to somebody from Ghana. You know what I'm saying? Africa is the only continent with 54 countries where everybody is more closely linked. South America only has like 10 countries. You know what I'm saying? So you have to ask yourself, why is that? It's because of the migrations. You know what I'm saying? Plus, after colonialism, when the white man came in and split up all the borders, they made sure to separate us, man. Like, yo, you different from this one. You know, how you gonna have somebody else that don't even look like you tell you different from somebody that looks like you? You know what I'm saying? Africa is one, man. You know what I'm saying? You could take somebody from Jamaica, put them in South Africa. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell the difference. You could take somebody from down south, put them in Africa, or put them in Jamaica. You won't tell the difference. Maybe because maybe some of us is light skinned. Maybe some of us got different features, maybe longer hair, whatever. But we still the same, man. So these people are being disingenuous. And my last point is, no real true black man should even want reparations. Only way you should want reparations is to say, yo, listen, white man, keep your money. I'm gonna do what you did to me, man. I'm coming to get my shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So sleep with one eye open. I don't want you to give me, because how you gonna ask somebody that took you as a slave, enslaved you, beat you, raped your women, raped your children, raped you. How you gonna ask that person to give you money? It don't even make sense. You shouldn't even. That's the only thing I disagree with the elders that started this reparation argument back in the early 20th century or the early 19th century. I don't agree with reparations, man. I don't want the white man to give me nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? If I'm free, if I'm not in chains, okay, I'm gonna plot and scheme, man. You know what I'm saying? Like when you watch them Chinese movies, man, like yo, they will train for 20, 30, 40, 50 years to avenge their brother's death. That's what we got to be about, man. That's what real men is about, man. Real men is not gonna ask a man that put you in chains and says, okay, let me get some money because you put me in chains. Man, it's called warfare. You got. You was a sucker. We were suckers. We got played. I mean, we gotta listen. The first thing in order to grow, we gotta understand how we got in the situation. We got fucked. We got played. You know what I'm saying? We was the whipping boy. You know what I'm saying? Okay, white man, you got it. You got it. You know what I'm saying? You did us dirty. All right. So we're gonna go back here and we gonna consolidate our soldiers, we consolidate our troops, and we just gonna come back with a stronger mentality, and we gonna fuck you over, man. This world is about power. You know what I'm saying? Black man got to consolidate himself and consolidate his people and consolidate whatever power he got and gain more power. And then when we gain enough power, we come for what they took from us. You're gonna have to take it back from them, man. Stop asking them for shit, man. Reparations don't exist. For real black men, reparations don't exist. And white folks is not giving you nothing anyway. You know what I'm saying? And even if they did, you should take whatever they give you and turn around and enslave them, man. You know what I'm saying? An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
Yeah. But all right, man. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and I thank you for coming on, Shaka. I'm gonna go ahead and give my closing statement. Peace out. I'm gonna remove you right quick because I'm gonna get off here. I thank everybody. Thank y'all for coming through, spending some of y'all time with me. And this is for Yvette Carnell and Mark.
Enemy spotted.
That's for those people who I've been talking about. Those for the last two that got up there, who I played, Yvette Carnell. And see what people don't understand when they say CARICOM. But I'm going to tell you is I don't agree with CARICOM. They put us here, the same people did it to all of us, and they did it together, right? They did it to all of us, and they did it together. So in that process, in order for us to do something, we're gonna have to come together. I don't believe nobody gonna give you nothing. So we have to think about what we owe ourselves. Huh? She can complain and beg all she wants. She can pander to white folks and say she ain't know what race got to do with it because she did her DNA test and she got all that European DNA. They can do all that. Pandering don't work. You don't believe me? If you watch, I ain't suggesting nobody to watch that bullshit. Pardon my French, that Cat Williams did. But if you watch that, you can hear how he was pandering to white people, pandering to the Latinos. But still, there might have been the only people laughed at his jokes. Shaka said they raped us. Fact. Cat Williams said our women gave it to them freely to get out of slavery. Not a fact. But he cracked the joke and made it laugh. Why would somebody give you anything when you don't even respect yourself? And right after that, if I had continued, if you watch it, right after that, he went on to talk about reparations. You know, he talked about we deserve reparations. Huh? So the basis of this, what's our standard? Do we have a standard? How do we allow everything to happen to us? Why do we allow anybody at any time to come and take control of our community? Why don't we understand being territorial? Why don't we understand the word territorial? Huh? Why don't we understand the word possessive? Why don't we have a better understanding of the word protective? Those words, we need to have understandings of those words. So when we become territorial, our neighborhood, not the hood, don't let nobody make you get rid of your neighbors. not the hood, but our neighborhood, we become territorial, then we can become territorial, possessive, and protective. Then we can turn our neighborhood into a community in which we control, a community in which we own the businesses, a community in which Guy in Hollywood Jr. own a Chinese restaurant. We got a black dude cooking the Chinese food. They do it to see. We let them people come in our neighborhoods because we don't have a standard and cook soul food and sell it back. Take your culture and sell it back to you. See, people like to talk about hip hop. See, they're taking our culture back. To hell with that. To hell with that. So what about people coming in there selling your soul food who ain't nothing like you? But we ain't concerned about that. We concerned about rap music. We concerned about rap music, but we ain't concerned about our everyday existence and where we live. Huh? We ain't concerned about that. So where's the standard? What's the standard? What's the bare minimum? Our situation ain't going to get better till we understand that we have to get better. We have to have a true understanding of race relations. Huh? We have to have a true understanding of our relationship with ourselves. We have to have respect for ourselves. We ain't N-words. We ain't slaves. Our women ain't B's and H's. I know it started with a W, but it's silent, so I don't even say it. I just let you know I know it's so. Our women ain't B's and H's. We ain't none of those things. But as long as we hold on to all of that stuff to where we ain't nothing but N-words and you ain't nothing but a slave, how can you do anything when you think of yourself that way and you think of other people as being supreme? How can you ever fight your way out of this? Huh? How can you ever fight your way out of this? We say we want to fight our way out of this, but when we had a brother that was able to galvanize 5,000 black people to come together, armed and dangerous, we allowed people to grow their channel by insulting them. Oh, he ain't nothing but a scammer. Who is he scamming? Oh, he ain't nothing but an agent, but he got 5 years in prison. Oh, we thought of everything negative to say about that 5,000. But instead of trying to meet with them, instead of saying, what can we do to get more? So this is what I think should be done. Instead of trying to meet and talk with them, what we did was we allowed people to sit on social media and just insult them over and over and over. Now, he got 8 years in prison, and Ozone got like 20 years in prison. And now there's no more NFAC. And who's out here trying to take the place? The ones that's not scammers. Huh? The ones that's not an agent. Huh? Where y'all at? I'm trying. I wish I could galvanize 5,000. Trust me, I've been trying. I wish I could galvanize 150,000. I wish I could galvanize 500,000 of us. I've been trying. I got a few. Nowhere near that number. But I wish I could. So sometimes we have to look at us and say, damn, we don't have a standard. Why did we allow this to happen? Why did we allow, we sitting around and we waiting for perfection. The black guy got to be perfect. The black woman got to be perfect. African people, we got to be perfect. No, we don't. Ain't nothing perfect. There's nothing perfect. But we do need to look at ourselves. We do need to look at ourselves and say, what can we do better? I know some people have stopped listening because I don't talk about it. I ain't just sitting around talking about white folks no more. Because they don't control me like that. They don't live in my mind rent free. I'm more concerned on what we're going to do to make us better. Constantly showing that there's a lot of white people that's bigots. White people, there's a lot of them that's bigots. Constantly showing that. Constantly showing that. Ain't changing our situation. Huh? Making us hate, then we ain't never around the people that we hate. So then you end up taking the hate out on your own people because that's who you're around. Huh? I just try to spread love and show love to my people. Huh? So we can be good together. So we can make us a better place for us wherever we are in this world. Wherever we are in this world, we're supposed to be able to connect. Wherever we are in this world. Wherever we are. But we have to create a standard. We have to create a standard. On that note, man, I thank everybody for coming through. I thank everybody for coming through. And I want y'all to remember to be black, buy black, think black, love black. Everything else will take care of itself. Peace and one love.